Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm starting today's video off a little differently. You'll notice I have no makeup on right now, and that's because I'm gonna be doing the how I used to do my makeup in high school tag. So we're gonna be taking a trip down memory lane, and I went through many stages in high school. There was like the punk rock stage when I was like super into Blink-182. Don't get it twisted, I still love Blink-182, but like Tom needs to come back to the band. I went through my surfer girl stage, and then there was my Chola stage, which was in the very beginning all the way back to like freshman year, even in middle school when I wasn't allowed to wear makeup and I was sneaky and would do my makeup on the bus ride to school. So I thought that the Chola makeup would be the most entertaining of them all. And for those of you who might not like know what a Chola is, I think it's a very Hispanic thing, right? Being a Chola, Cholita, just Google it and you will be like, Melissa, why? Honestly though, like even Gwen Stefani was into it for a moment. I was all about it, you guys. I loved I loved that Chola makeup, and I wish I could pull up some old photos, but I honestly don't have any photos of me in high school with me. I don't know what my deal is. I know my sister has some of when I was in my Chola stage, so I'll have to text her and see if she can maybe send me some photos. But if I find some photos, I will definitely try and post them later, maybe like on my Instagram, or I'll share them on my Snapchat, so make sure to give me a follow there. Can't believe I'm doing this. And I'm looking at the products I'm going to be using. It's literally 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 products. So this is gonna be a little ridiculous. So if you guys are interested and wanna get a good laugh out of this video, keep on watching. First of all, this wouldn't be a Chola look without my hoops. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. I feel like I've been wearing these a lot lately, so this is like nothing new, but in high school, I think my hoops were definitely a lot bigger and a lot thinner, and they would hit my shoulders. They were that big. So back in high school, I didn't really wear any face makeup. I used to get ready with a little mirror on my windowsill so I could really see how the makeup hit my skin, and I would always notice that I had a ton of peach fuzz on my face. Now I shave it, which if you guys want a separate video on that, let me know. But I had so much peach fuzz that any foundation or powder that went on my skin, I hated the way it looked. Like really hated it, and I never used the word hate. It just looked like a lot of makeup, so I didn't wear any concealer, foundation, or powder in high school. And when I did start wearing face makeup, it was a tinted moisturizer, so nothing more than that. So we're just gonna skip anything on the face. I was going to apply a little bit of tinted moisturizer just to even me out because I obviously had better skin in high school, but I feel like everyone's gonna call me out on that and be like, dude, no. You gotta stick to the makeup you wore in high school. So no face makeup whatsoever, I'm just gonna skip it. So the first thing I would do on the bus on the way to school was apply my eyeliner. And this isn't the exact eyeliner I would use. This one is from Wet n Wild. The one I would use was from NYC. I was too lazy to go to Target in LA traffic to go get that eyeliner, so I picked up this one from Wet n Wild. And actually this one's pretty good, but I'm gonna show you guys what I used to do on the bus ride to school with my eyeliner to get it to be super black on the rim of my eye, because that's the only area I would apply it, nowhere else. I do not recommend this whatsoever. When I asked Kyle if we had a lighter and if I could use it, he was like, why do you need a lighter for your makeup tutorial? And I was like, well, you see, I had such a cheap eyeliner that I would use a lighter to heat it up in order for it to like melt down and then go on really dark on my waterline. And he was just like, no. So I'm gonna show you guys what I used to do. I don't recommend doing this, and don't try it at home because you will probably burn your eyeball. I obviously like did this and then waited till it cooled down a bit, but this is how I got my cheap eyeliner to be super black. So I don't know, maybe this is like a DIY, I don't know. So here is my Wet n Wild eyeliner, and what I did, I don't even know where I got a lighter back in like middle school, high school. Like I must have been borrowing it from like the girl that sat next to me on the bus, because my mom would probably kill me if I had a lighter in my school bag. So what I did was take the lighter and just like lightly melt the end so it looks like that. And then the way I would test it to see if it was ready, I would just touch it on the back of my hand, make sure that it's not, you know, burning hot. And then all I did was apply a lot of eyeliner to my waterline, upper and lower. But look at how dark that goes on once you do that. This seriously looks crazy. Like, how did I do this? So I'm just like blending out the edge because I'm obviously like being really messy with this, But basically the goal was to make the waterline as dark as freaking possible, okay? I think we all like shared an eyeliner too on the bus, which is like not sanitary. So like I said, I would do this on the bus on the way to school, even like in middle school. So where I went to school, middle school was like 7th and 8th grade. So I probably did this like towards the end of 8th grade and like freshman year. And one time my mom did show up at the school because she had to like sign some paperwork for me. And she had no idea like how I was doing my makeup for school. And she saw me and I was just like, that is the end of me and my makeup. But I don't know, maybe she saw me, I don't remember getting in that much trouble for it. She must have like only have seen me from far away. Or she probably saw me and was like, ay mija, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? Okay, so this next step is really crazy and I continued to do this all through college, which is like mind-blowing to me. Like I cannot believe this is what I did with my mascara. I used to be terrified of eyelash curlers because I thought they would yank out all my eyelashes, and I had heard that like the more you use an eyelash curler, the less lashes you have. So I never used them. So instead, I used a very strange and bizarre technique to get really curly lashes. So this is the mascara that I used in high school. This is Great Lash by Maybelline, the one in the pink and green bottle. I'm sure you guys have all seen this, or maybe you saw your mom using it back in the day. It's such a classic mascara. But what's not interesting is the mascara is like literally the way I applied it. You guys are gonna be like, what on freaking earth is she doing? So what I did was I would start down here and I would literally just smash my eye like this. Like I wanted that. So I would get like a ton of mascara on my eyelids and then clean it up afterwards. Like this is crazy. Like who does this? Who on earth let me keep doing this? And this mascara is actually like pretty bomb. I like forgot how good it was. So I would basically do this over and over again till a thick layer of mascara formed on my lid. Like, yes, this is exactly what it used to look like. If my friend Lauren is watching this, I'm for sure gonna send her a clip of this. Regardless, she's gonna be like, dude, I totally remember when you used to do that. Why? This whole video is like a big question mark. Like, why? Why would you do that? And then I would take like a makeup wipe and then just take off the mascara on top. But I will say my mascara did always look really bomb. So then I would just take a Q-tip and clean up the mascara really close to the lash line. I just want to know how on earth I thought this was normal. This is like not normal whatsoever. But I guess the outcome's like pretty decent. So I'm just gonna pretend like that never happened. You guys didn't see that. I never did that. Let's move on. So along with not wearing any face products, I also didn't wear any eyebrow products because Cholas did not have full brows. They had basically no brows. And there was even a point where I wanted to shave my brows off and tattoo them on. So I basically just had like a ton of hair right here in the front and then it just like disappeared. So now I'm just gonna take some tweezers and pluck all my brow hairs off so we can get like a really thin brow. Getting! Thank God my brows grew back. I cannot believe that. Oh my God. So instead I'm just gonna not touch my brows. Maybe if I do this, they'll look thinner. And I hate to disappoint you guys, but this pretty much completes all my makeup minus the grand finale, which is the chocolate lip liner, no lipstick. And this is Cork from MAC. I definitely did not own any MAC products or any high-end products in high school. My chocolate lip liner would come from the 99-cent store. So basically whatever I could get my hands on at the 99-cent store, that's what I would buy, and I would buy them probably in bulk because I was so obsessed. So I'm gonna be using Cork in this video just because I don't have a 99-cent chocolate lip liner. And this is actually like my favorite part. Like I'm actually kind of like looking forward to putting on this lip liner. And I didn't overdraw my lips either. I just applied my chocolate lip liner like a boss and I just owned it. So getting rid of this lip balm so it goes on, obviously you want it to be as dark and as crisp as possible, okay? Feel free to use this Chola Makeup tutorial for your Halloween costume. And I honestly don't think this is dark enough. The lip liner I wore was like chocolate brown. This is kind of like a muted brown. It needs to be darker. Let's see if I can get it to be darker. No. I'm gonna get an eyeliner, so this comes out even darker because it was definitely way darker than this, so pause, I will be right back. Now this is what I'm talking about. You guys aren't even ready for the best part, so we're gonna go to the grand finale, which is the lip gloss. Obviously, back in high school, my lip gloss was like the kind in the rollerball, probably from like, was it Smackers or Smuckers? No, Smuckers is the jelly, so it must have been Smackers. So the kind, like the really heavy duty lip gloss that came in the rollerball, that's what I used. Sorry Maybelline, I'm using another one of your products. I'm using the Shine Shot Glassy Shine Lip Top Coat. So any clear lip gloss will do. Honestly, the rollerball lip gloss was probably from the 99 cent store also. So from there, I just like piled on a crap ton of gloss. The glossier, the better. And there you guys have it. This is how I wore my makeup in high school. As for the hair, I have one other really ridiculous story to tell you guys. And I'm gonna share a little bit of my high school experience. I went through 2 stages with my hair. There was a point where I would do like the gel slicked down middle part and then tie in a little ponytail in the back, and then my hair was really crunchy, so it almost like looked wet. So technically I was wearing my hair natural, but like crunchy wet curls. Then the other thing I would do was me and my friends would, or me and my best friend, we would grab a iron, so like a clothing iron, not like a straightener, and we would lay our heads on an ironing board and we would iron our hair straight. How do I even have hair? And a lot of it these days, just like how do I have brows? I don't know, because I totally tortured my brows and my hair back in the days. I mean, it worked, but no one should ever take an iron to their hair. And in terms of my high school experience, I would say it was pretty interesting because, again, my parents were super strict, so I had a very traditional Mexican, Hispanic upbringing, but they were just so strict with me, like I wasn't even able to spend the night anywhere. So when it came to doing things with my friends, I was always left out just because my friends automatically assumed that I wouldn't be able to do the same things as them, so then they wouldn't invite me places. So I always felt very excluded and almost sort of like lonely or just like left out. I always felt left out, and like that's the worst feeling, to feel like you're being left out of everything. And that's how I felt in high school, even though I did have a close group of friends. And granted, some of us are still best friends today. One of my friends has been my friend since kindergarten, so they were my really good friends. It's just, it was an awkward, weird time for me. If I could give advice to like my younger self or to anyone that's in high school right now, I would say don't sweat the small stuff, little things like that. I think we get caught up in it, trying to be cool, trying to be involved in everything, trying to just, I don't know, it's almost like everyone's always trying to one-up each other in high school and be the best, and no one really focuses on themselves. You get caught up in this like persona of like what you want others to think of you, and you always want to feel included, which I desperately wanted in high school. So I would just say don't sweat the small stuff. If you have that feeling, find things that make you happy and get involved in some way in like after school activities or like sports or anything like that to occupy your time, because I think the worst thing you can do is just like sit and dwell on it, because trust me, when you grow up and you look back on it, you'll be like, why did I get so caught up in that? Because now looking back on it, I'm like, it was so dumb, you know, like I had friends. I was just like, you know, I wanted to go to the parties. I wanted to go to the movies. I wanted to stay out late, but my parents were super strict, so I couldn't do it. So don't sweat the small stuff, you guys. It's just high school, and I know it might seem hard while you're in it, but trust me, it'll always get better. And in terms of education, I would say I clearly have always been a creative person. Math is my worst enemy. I failed every math class in high school and had to take summer school every summer. So get it right the first time so you enjoy your summers, because I am still traumatized by math. Kyle sees me like I struggle and I just like, where's my calculator? I need it right now because I can't deal with that. But yeah, that pretty much sums up my video. Now you guys have seen how I wore my makeup, how I did my hair, my experience. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'm more than happy to answer them. I will be doing a Snapchat Q&A in my next 1 or 2 upcoming videos, so make sure you follow me on Snapchat so you can be involved in that Q&A. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, so I see you in the next one. Bye guys. It still looks like natural would be my color, but let me just do this for you guys for a moment. I'm gonna scoop back, and now look at all 3 shades in comparison to my body.